So what we're going to do now is show people the best way to approach fishing here. We're going to do a few little simple things, how to set your rods up and how to tie your rigs to ensure you have the best week possible when you're fishing here at the Quis. So what we're going to do here is just set the rods up. And then first of all, obviously you thread your tubing on, and this tubing is really important not only to protect your line from getting caught in snags, but to protect the fish and make sure you're not damaging the fish in any way while you're playing it. And one of the key factors that we like doing here is fishing running rigs. You see a lot of people fishing lead clips and things like that, and your bite sensitivity at times can be interrupted by the fact that the fish is pivoting on a tight line and you're not getting any indication on your bite line or your bobbin. All of a sudden you go to reel in later on and you're snagged up, and you simply have had a bite earlier on in the day at some point and the fish has managed to get in the snag and you end up losing your gear. When you're doing it this way, you normally find that you get a lot better bites. Whatever direction the fish runs in, your lead's going to stay on the deck, and it's got to pull line through, so you get your indication on your bobbin and you can be quick to act. So obviously you thread your tubing on, and then from there you simply just put a lead straight on the line and sit that on your tubing. So once your lead's on your line, all I simply do is I'll use 2 rubber beads and then tie that straight to your quick link swivel or your rig swivel, depending on what you prefer using. Me personally, I like the quick link swivel. It means you can change your rig very quickly and get your rigs back in the water when the fish are having it, so you're not missing out. I like using the grinner knot to tie my swivel on. A lot of people use a blood knot, either or, it doesn't really matter. I just find the grinner's a little bit stronger. Wet your line obviously, and we just pull that down tight. Trim your tag ends. So then beads are there to protect your knot, and then this bit of tubing will sit in one of the beads and that lead will just buffer down onto them nicely. And what you can see here is what I was talking about earlier with the lead clip system compared to the running rig system. If you're fishing tight to a snag and your lead's fixed, you'll find that the fish can kite quite quickly and your bite registration isn't quite there yet. With the running rig, as soon as that gets picked up and your rig's getting picked up, that lead's staying static. So even if the fish wants to run towards you, it's got to pull line off, so your bobbin's going to go up, your bite line's going to register, and you're quicker to react to your bite, which means the fish can't get in the snags for 1, and 2, you end up landing more fish. And then from there, we'll obviously tie a rig spot on the end. And one of the key things to do here is keep your rigs dead simple. There's a few little tricks and things we do to avoid getting nuisance fish playing around with your rigs, especially the possum shat. They can interfere with your rigs at times, tangling them up and things like that. So there's a few things I'll show you now how to avoid that happening to you.